Shalom, shalom. Kahalal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash. Peace and double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Coming with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash. Lord's word is edifying. This is the book of Revelation 18 and 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. This is the fate that your beloved America is awaiting. All right? Babylon the Great is fallen, all right? This place is destined for destruction, and it's clear when we look around at this place and the filth that we have to witness every day. It's apparent that these people have a death wish, all right? They have a serious death wish, all right? And when it says every foul spirit in the cage of every unclean and hateful bird, this place is so wicked that the Lord is going to make it a desert to where only desert creatures are going to inhabit it. All right, third verse. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. You see? So that's the wine, the philosophy of America, which it has pushed upon the whole earth. All right, corrupting the minds of the people, all right? Specifically the Lord's people, which are the so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, and the Israelite foreigners scattered abroad, all right? That's why James 1:1 mentions it, all right? To the 12 tribes scattered abroad, greeting. So this wine has gone abroad and has corrupted the minds of the people, specifically you Jakes, all right? But also the rest of the heathen nations, all right? And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. You see? So the Lord is saying, come out of her, my people, which is talking about Yasharallah. All right, her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh Hashem Yahushai remember her iniquities. All right. This place, the iniquities of this place has reached, stacked so high that it's reached into the heavens. All right. So there's a voice is gonna come from the heavens, come out of her, my people, and the elect is gonna be taken up. All right. These people desire death, man. They represent death, and they're gonna get what they're asking for. All right, Jeremiah 51 and 6. It says, you know what? I gotta read up. I'll read the fifth verse. For Israel hath not been forsaken, nor Judah of his power, and that's fulfilled in us receiving the truth in this wicked ass kingdom. Because Jeremiah 50 and 51 is talking about America. All right. It says, for Israel hath not been forsaken, nor Judah of his power, of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai of hosts, though their land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel. That's right. All right. So despite the fact that we went off, we fell away, the Lord always was prophesied. In his word, it is prophesied that we would come back. All right. Judah being the southern kingdom, so-called blacks, Palestinian, and Haitian, and Israel representing the northern kingdom, so-called Latinos and Native Americans, from the Puerto Rican all the way down to the Mexican. All right, flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. You see, you've been had a death wish since you enslaved the Lord's people. All right, don't get it twisted. We're not the ones that's going to carry it out. All right, we're just telling you what's going to happen. All right, the Lord is going to be the one to carry it out. We're helpless in this place. If we would try to come against you in a carnal battle, we would lose, because that's not our blessing. Our blessing is the sword of the Spirit. Our blessing is prophecy. See, prophecy fulfills all things and solves all of our problems. Yahweh Shai returning, the end of this kingdom, it's the solution to every one of our issues, man. All right, 7th verse. Babylon hath been a golden cup in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. That's it. Babylon hath been a golden cup. All right, so the Lord's cup he used the nation of Babylon the Great, America, to make the nations drunk for them to follow this way. And now they're hung over. They're mad. All right. And because they realizing they've been duped. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her. Take balm for her pain. If so be she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. Yeah, when this destruction is about to set off, you're gonna have a lot of these heathen nations. They're gonna desire to leave, seeing what's about to pop. All right, and American people are the dumbest, most simple fools on ever to exist, man. Because here it is, you got Putin talking about thermonuclear destruction every other day, all right, in his cabinet or his officers under him, however they phrase it over there. All right, they're declaring the same thing, that they'll wipe this place off the map, and that's exactly what's going to happen. And we've been telling you this. You've had many opportunities to change, all right, but yet you refuse to hearken. That's why this is written. Lamentations 4. And you can't change because you're the wicked, but I'm referring to our people, that are into this place. Lamentations 4 and 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. Yep, which goes into you being exposed. All right. You being exposed, and also you drinking that cup of destruction. Like we drink it, and we're the Lord's people. So how much more when you, the wicked, drinks it? The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. So the punishment of Edom coincides with the fulfillment of our sentence. All right. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. You see, and that's what's happening now. Inquisition is being made, and you're found wanting, as it is written in Daniel, the 5th chapter. 2 Ezra 6 and 19. Let me read 18. And it said, behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell upon the earth. So we have the visitation now through calamities, judgment, famine. All right. Gas prices going, and the summer ain't even technically started yet. This is the prelude to the judgment of this summer. It's going to be even worse things that's even happened. This has been a hell of a year, man. One of the main trending topics of this year is World War III. Is it not rightly called the year of the turn up of Yahweh Shem Yahushai? All right, 20th verse. And when the world, 19th verse, and I will begin to make inquisition of them, which is in spiritual investigation through the Lord's prophets. All right, would they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness, and when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled. Right, our affliction is getting ready to be fulfilled. And when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will I shew these tokens. The book shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see all together. So this is what's happening. The books are being opened. The scriptures, we're reading them. All right, this world is fading away simultaneously. All right, so it's all coinciding, man, and it's plain to see that you people that are into this American lifestyle, you have a death wish. You're going to see a lot, you brothers out there that are sincere in this thing, you're going to see a lot of judgment. You're going to see a whole lot of judgment going out. All right, and you're going to see these people that, forsook the truth at one point, they're going to be reaching out to us, man. Some the Lord will have mercy on, some will be judged. Some we're going to act like we don't even know who you are, because that'll be the spirit of the Lord on us. We're going to have a cold spirit, because our power is a man of war. All right, so you really messed up coming against the power that created heaven and earth. All right. You blaspheme, you do all these things. This is another example of why you have a death wish. 2 Thessalonians 2, I'm going to get straight to the point. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day should not come, because back then they were saying that the day of the Lord had already come. So Apostle Paul had to set them straight over in Thessalonica. All right. Again, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day should not come, except there become a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Yep, and that's talking about Esau Edom. All right, perdition means destruction. Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, shewing himself that he is the Most High. Is this not the nature of a man that has a death wish? You know, but again, that just further solidifies our fear of the Lord, because we know he's the one that controls you. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things? So he presents himself as though he's the Most High, he's the Son, you know, painted over all the dark images of the saints, which are the Israelites, all right, from the Lord, Yahushua, down to his disciples who became apostles, all the prophets, King David. You painted over them all, and you go on Google right now, you Google the men of the Lord, and they're going to tell you that they have leprosy, man. Leprosy, you know, your blood showing forth through your skin, that's a disease, man. All right, that's not natural. That's not normal. That's an abomination, man. You know, and know ye not that what withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time, you see? So there's a time for him to be revealed. There's a time for all things, as it is written in Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter, I believe it is. All right, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. Yep. So he has a set time to rule. All right, that's the mystery of iniquity. All right, all the way from the serpent in the garden. All right, which was an actual nation that our people followed, which was Esau, which is the Edomites back then. All right, and that was where Eve went off, following that way, that philosophy. Doesn't mean she just ate an apple. You know, it's symbolic, it's poetic, like Apostle Tahar always goes into it. The scriptures are poetic. You got to understand them with a spiritual eye. All right, the mystery of iniquity. That's how wickedness is in the earth right now, through the left hand, through Esau Edom. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. And best believe Apostle Paul knew who that wicked was. He even went into it in Romans, the 9th chapter. He called Esau and the Edomites vessels of wrath fitted to destruction. And he proudly proclaimed, you know, not in a wicked sense, but in a righteous sense, he boldly, I'll say boldly proclaimed that he is of the tribe of Benjamin. But why is it wrong for Apostle Paul to proclaim his heritage, but it's wrong when we do it? All right? Do you mention endless genealogies when Apostle Paul mentions that he's from the tribe of Benjamin? Because you don't have understanding. All right? Endless genealogies is when Alazar is saying that he's a high priest. That's endless genealogies, because then you're trying to pinpoint, oh yeah, you know, I'm this man in the spirit, or, you know, we roughly estimate where we're from in the sense of the tribes, of which tribe we're from, and that, you know, I believe I'm an Asherite, but I can't call it 100%. It's a rough estimate for edification purpose, man. All right. But again, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Yeah, and the spirit of his mouth is his service to prophets, and that's what we've been set up to do, to declare your end. All right. The brightness of his coming. Yahushua is coming back, man. He's the ultimate star. All right. Even him who's coming is after the working of Satan with all powers and signs and lying wonders. This is an example of you having a death wish, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness and them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. You see? All right? All deceivableness. So you people have been deceived if you believe in this place. You believe in Esau Edom. You believe in his philosophies. You know, with that, I'm going to close out. Call Allah Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Machak Badash. Shalom, Barakatan, to the hopeful elect. Lord's will, I catch you on the next one. Shalom.